My experience with Harbor Light Detox was one of divine intervention, but I had relapsed, and I'd been here a year and a half ago, and was dying. I was found an hour away from dying, and in the hospital, I asked God to help me and get me back to the Salvation Army, because I knew that I needed an army, this army, to help save my life. And so I heard that the detox was open, because I couldn't just walk into any program. I was too sick, I could barely walk. I needed somewhere to go to eat, sleep, stabilize, get some help. I couldn't walk into an AA meeting the way I was, and I prayed, and then I called and begged to get into the Harbor Light, and they said, go to our detox. And I said, we don't have one, because it had been closed for a couple of years. And they said, no, it just opened 2 days ago. And I just I was crying. I was so grateful. I got married young, and I went and sought treatment for my drug addiction here in the city, and I got sober in '88, and stayed sober for 10 years. I was a big part of Narcotics Anonymous, so I was married young, 23 years ago, and we moved to the East Bay and had kids, and I eventually relapsed at Christmas time. And all I remember is saying, this disease is awful. Let me just drink one night and I'll wake up. Let me just, all my problems. And this disease tells you things that are not true. I went through a month-long blackout. I drank, I was in psych wards. I don't remember much of anything other than give me another drink. And after a month, I had a moment of clarity, and I asked God to save me or take me. I'd had enough. My life was over, and I saw a cell phone. I was able to get help, but when they found me, I was an hour away from expiring from acute alcohol poisoning. But with the Salvation Army, the captain, the chapel, the detox, it was wonderful. I built on that. God, I knew they would help me. And I prayed every day, and went to chapel. The detox was wonderful. I ate. I had lost so much weight. I was able to eat. I was able to walk again and stabilize. Since I've been here, it's almost 9 months. I was down in the detox for 43 days, and I think for every day I was down there. Some people are very ill and need a place to go to get a meal, to stabilize, and then find out what they can do to help themselves. And here is the Women's Dorm. This is where I came to and occupied one of the first beds. We have a few unmade beds. We don't have as many beds for the women as the men. That's always been the case, that. They're moms. Yeah. A lot of them are moms like myself that don't want to leave their children. And that's what happened to me, as I was always in a hurry to take care of my children. I didn't want to leave. And I would relapse. And finally, when I showed up to Harbor Light a year and a half ago, I said, I need to do recovery. Yeah. And my kids told me that we want you to stop being sad. They said, we are so happy that you finally decided, you took care of us, Mom. We're okay, we really need you to take care of yourself. And they said, because we don't want to sit in school and worry. They were the ones that worried, can she get somewhere where they can help her? They knew that I was dying.
And they go to school every day and say, oh, my mom gets somewhere, and that somewhere was here. They hear Salvation Army, and they're like, they can go to school and they can smile because they know I'm in good hands. They know, they love this place. And when the kids say, you know, something, they know that it's more than the Salvation Army ringing the bell.
With the detox, people got a second chance. And maybe some people don't believe in that, but I believe in second, third, fourth, whatever it takes. I was so grateful. I've seen hundreds of people go through our detox. I asked God to help me and get me back to the Salvation Army, because I knew that I needed an army, this army, to help save my life.